Cooking lamb biryani. We're going to be using ginger, a couple of onions, green peppers, tomatoes, about 4 or 5 green chilies. This is cardamom, cinnamon, which is the cassia bark, the Indian bay leaf, about 4 bay leaf. This is dried plums, which I've just put in water just to soften it a bit. There's a cup of oil. There's some spices here. So there's 1 spoon of curry powder, 1 spoon cumin, 1 spoon coriander, 1 spoon garam masala in here. This is garlic ginger paste with some extra garlic. So a cup of oil goes in. The heat is quite high. Ginger. These are the whole spices. And then I forgot to say there's some peppercorns as well. As you can see, there's a peppercorn, cinnamon, bay leaf. Mix all that. I'm gonna add about 1.5 teaspoons of salt. So onions, green pepper, half a green pepper, half a red pepper, which were medium size. About 4 or 5 green chilies went in. I like fresh ginger again, so I'm going to add a bit. I'm going to add some in the end. This is about 1.5 kilos of mutton. So the mutton meat, this all goes in. This is yogurt, so about a big tablespoon of yogurt. Now all the spices. It's a really simple dish. Just getting the technique right. Mix everything thoroughly. Awesome. Cover this. It's going to be. We're going to check on this every about 5 to 10 minutes. We'll check on this, just as long as it doesn't stick to the bottom. I don't want to get that bitter sort of taste. And we leave that to cook. Afterwards, when the meat is done, we're going to add the dried plum. I've washed it. It's getting a bit soft. I'm just going to throw the water away. About 10 minutes. I haven't added any water into this because there's going to be water releasing from the onions. I'm going to go and give this a little check. Yeah, it's looking very nice. I'm going to cook this for quite a while, to about an hour. Just check it in another 10 minutes, see how it goes. It's going to be a special biryani, so I've got some special guests. We're going to have it a bit later on tonight. We're just going to check on the biryani. As you can see, there's a few things going on. We're cooking a gravy for the customers. Now we're going to check this. It's been 10 minutes, so it's cooking quite well. The water. Let's check it out. Looks nice, the oil has risen. Yes, now we just have to soften the mutton. This is a traditional bhuna. This is how we traditionally have the Bengali dishes. I'm going to cook this for a further 20 to 30 minutes. And then we'll see from there. We're going to check on the biryani curry. Now, I'm hoping the oil has risen to the top and the meat is cooked. Let's see how it looks. Looks very nice. This is beautifully flavored now. As you can see, the oil is coming out of there. The chicken is nice and the mutton is getting tenderized. It just needs a little bit more. Yep, the salt and the spice, everything's pretty good. Leave it for a further 10-15 minutes on a very slow heat. I just want the mutton to really soften, and then I'll finish the biryani process. I've just added a cup of water because the meat is still a bit hard, so I just need to soften it up a little bit more. So that's going to cook for a further 15-20 minutes.
Tell us about your food tonight, please.
This meal is beautiful, as always. What do you think?
Thank you.
It's the first time I've had this dish, and it's very, very nice. We only saw this on the internet when we were spying, and it was fantastic to see the guys cook this in the kitchen, and it tastes every bit as good as it looks. Really good.
What about yours, Karen?
I thought I'd give the white fish a try. It's absolutely beautiful. It's lovely and fresh. It just breaks away from the flavour.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Here I've just got a pan and just frying on ghee, some ginger and onions, a few peppercorns, a few bay leaf and a few of the cinnamon. Just going to cook that and add the rice there. Right, the meat bhuna is ready. It's been cooking for about just over an hour. Meat is cooked properly. It's nice and soft, as you can see over here. As I said before, we've added the vegetables, pure ghee, onions, ginger, the salt and the peppercorns and the garam masala. Just gonna add the rice now. Gonna fry the rice in that ghee. Now I'm just gonna add some vegetables. It's very traditional. Some by peas, yeah? This is the It's called the aloo bukhara. It's just basically dried plums. I've washed it, put it in hot water, add it in. Some few peas. Just gonna give this a mix. I'm gonna put the gas up a bit. I'll pick up my rice there. Meat is all cooked, the vegetables in there, mixed it all up. Just waiting for a couple of minutes for the oil to dry up and all the water to be totally gone. And then I'm going to add that onto there. That will be our very traditional biryani, with mutton biryani. Have a look at this. It smells beautiful. And the meat is absolutely gorgeous. Now this is going to get cooked in high gas, just a few more minutes, let the vegetables soak in all the spices, and then it's going to be transferred over to here. The rice needs to almost become golden colour. See it properly in all the oil, so all the rice needs to be coated in the ghee. About 5 to 10 minutes we need to do this. It hurts the hand a bit. Good. The basmati rice seems like it's getting all coated there. It looks gorgeous. Really sticking. I just need the rice to be done and I'm going to add this. I'll put some more in. Becoming golden now. Almost seems like the ghee has dried up. That's when you know it's ready. Okay. I've just added the meat curry now. As you can see, this is all emptied now. Get every single bit in. I'm going to give this a little mix. Mamu, I need a few kettle. Just pouring in boiling water here. It's going to get done quicker. We don't want to add too much water, just enough so the rice doesn't become wet and sticky. We want to try to keep it as fluffy as possible because we cooked. Lid. Hassan, Habibi, can you give me the lid, please, bro? Thura dilo. That's enough water there. I'm sorry I haven't given you the measurements. I'll do another video and I'll give you the precise measurements. preheated the oven on medium heat. It's going to go in the oven for about 15 minutes. Equally, I could have just left it over here, just put a foil on top of, underneath the lid so the steam doesn't go out, and I could have just left it for about 15 minutes. But since I'm at the restaurant, I've put it in the oven, so it's going to be done hopefully beautifully, and the rice is going to become fluffy. Fingers crossed. Been boiling some eggs over here. This is a traditional egg curry which we're going to have with the biryani. But eggs have been hard boiled, just leaving it on some low heat. Now if you come over here, about a cup of oil over here. This is my garlic ginger mix. So 1 tablespoon there. I personally really love ginger, so some julienne ginger here. There's about a couple of onions here with a few slices of thinly sliced green pepper and about 3 or 4 green chilies. That's going to be added onto there. Come on, come on. Fresh garlic. I don't need to add this, but I like extra garlic and extra ginger. I just find it extremely flavoursome. Garlic, ginger, chili, onions, green peppers, and I'm going to add the garam masala. I should have added the garam masala before everything, just fry it in the oil. But it's been quite busy at the restaurant, so I'm trying my best. I'm going to let this cook for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to add all the spices. I'll leave it for about 5 minutes. And I'm going to tell one of the chefs that are having a bit of a laugh over here. One's playing with the phone when he should be working. These guys are having a bit of fun. I don't know what the hell they're doing. This is one of our hard-working friends over here, Hassan. And hopefully he's going to be peeling all these eggs. Tedious job, but that's what he's going to be doing. And by the time he does that, I think my spices will be ready. Just peeling all the eggs. Let it carry on for a bit until it all done. The onion is frying away. All the eggs have boiled. See it's steaming away. These are the spices. So there's my own mix of curry powder. This is the cumin powder, which is a teaspoon. So a teaspoon of curry powder, a teaspoon of cumin, teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of dhania, which is the coriander, and garam masala. So that's the coriander, and that's a teaspoon of garam masala. We'll add it on. Tomato puree. About 2 tomatoes there. This is all going to get cooked down. 5-10 minutes, then we're going to add the egg. Egg is already cooked. That'll be finished basically. The salt is going. I will add 1 teaspoon. 1.5 teaspoons. I didn't add the salt at the beginning as I wanted the onions sort of to caramelize. I'm still at service at the restaurant, so it's so if you're in the area, it's a Latifs Indian restaurant in All Sages, Stoke on Trent, ST7TES. So make sure you come in here for some authentic curry. And we're going to be doing a new menu mid-January 2019 with all the specials. So we're going to be adding a few special dishes onto our menu. And you can get your usuals as well. Now everything's been added onto here. We'll put it on a slow gas, get it all cooked, let the rawness of the spices go, and then I will hopefully add the eggs. I'm not going to add any water into this dish because it's a really fried dish. All the spices are fried, all the onions are fried. I'm just going to lightly fry the eggs and then I'll be ready. So 5 minutes, I'm going to let everything cook and then I'll come back to that. I didn't want to add any water, but I'm just going to add a bit of water. The oil has risen, the spice has cooked, but just a slight little bit. Just a slight drizzle. I'll let that cook for a bit. Really slow gas here. Just a few more minutes then I'll add the onions are softening down nicely now. I think the salt is enough salt there. Now add in the eggs. As you can see, it's an oily dish, but that's how we traditionally like it. All the spices gets cooked. It's actually a healthy dish with all the oil. I'm going to add a bit of coriander. I've got a few orders, so that's going to be about ready. I'm going to start cooking for my customers. Thank you. Eggs have been cooking about 5 minutes. I'm going to give it a further 5 minutes and then it's ready. Okay. Garlic cheese, garlic. It's been cooking away about 10 minutes now, so that's all ready. As you can see, all the oil has risen to the top. It's all ready now. I'm going to put this away and I'm going to have it for later. The dinner rice has been in there for about, the biryani, sorry, has been in there for about 15-20 minutes. We've turned the fire off and it's been in there for about 10 minutes. So I'm just going to check now. The oven's still quite hot. Yep. It is cooked. hopefully, the rice is all cooked and it's going to be all fluffy. And we've been cooking all this while it's been a busy service, so it's fantastic. And we should start eating very soon. The waiters are taking all the food now. Oh, my son. Tandoori chef has been doing very good. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8, 9, 10. Got about 10 naans in there. He's done a fantastic job. Now I just hope he doesn't burn them. He's running around like a headless chicken now. That's one there. It's all going to come out slowly now. Sizzler's going out shortly.
Nấu không? Nấu ở đâu?
Helal tüm yakanıyor bu. Ohan oto. This is the chicken cutlet, char grilled chicken, and that's green peppers, red peppers, onion, coriander, served on the cast iron, nice and sizzling, fried onion, bit of ghee, and the lemon juice to go. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Finally, going to make a little salad. So it's basically just diced and sliced and julienne, cut cucumbers, tomatoes, onions. I had a few pieces of green pepper, red pepper. I've just diced it up. I'm going to add some tomatoes, fresh coriander, as well as a few green chilies, and a pinch of salt and some mustard oil. So that's going to go into our salad. When it's done, the end product I'll show you when it's done. That's all the ingredients there. So it's coriander, green chilies, tomatoes, cucumbers, onion. Like I said, just a little bit of green pepper and red pepper. And then just before serving, I'm going to add a bit of seasoning. If I add the salt now, the onion's going to turn watery. So there you go. Okay, our salad. You can see it looks all fluffy and individual after mixing it. That's the ready food. Some tarkadal, poppadoms. This is the salad. I just added some mustard oil and a bit of salt, and I've just mixed it up. That's the egg curry. Bhuna is called. And this one is the biryani. Now we're gonna feast in a bit. This looks mighty fine. That's the biryani. Need to save some for the guys. That's the egg. A bit of the lentil.